Hi guys, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me here today. Thought I'd do a bit of a random day in the life sort of style video with as much book related stuff as possible. So if you're looking for just a casual vloggy style hang out with me sort of day, then keep on watching. So I have pretty much got the whole day to myself today, and that doesn't happen very often. Jamie's doing like a double shift at work, so he won't be home till much later tonight, and today's my day off. So I thought I would do like a bit of a booky sort of day, and I just felt like picking up the camera and sharing it with you guys. I don't know how this video is going to turn out, but it will probably be sort of a random spend a day with me, day in the lifestyle sort of vlog with as much book related content as possible. But it's sort of mid-morning now. I've just done a few bits I needed to do at home, and I now have the day to do whatever I wish to do, which is really nice. So I definitely want to get reading. I am reading Harriet Tice, The Witch Trial at the moment. I've got about 100 pages left, which I might try and finish today. I don't know if I'll achieve it, but where I've got a bit more time to myself with uninterrupted reading, I will give it a good go to try and finish it. I'm really enjoying this so far. I won't say too much because I will do a wrap up of all the books I read in May, but this is my first book of May and so far very good. I'll pop her there. But today I also want to do a bit of sorting out. I've got a few parcels I've received over the last few days, and one of them is a new washing laundry basket, which I mentioned in my organising this bookshelf video from a few weeks ago, which I'll pop up on the screen in case you're interested. I mentioned the corner next to here is a bit untidy. It's not very pretty looking. We've got really old laundry baskets and it's just become a bit of a dumping ground, and I would just like it to look a bit nicer. So I've got a laundry basket that's due to be unpacked and assembled. I bought a double one with lids, so it's all hidden away, looking a bit tidier, and it sort of matches the colour of this bookshelf. So I'm going to do that today and I'll show you the result. And I've got a pile of charity stuff to give away, and I thought I'll add books to that pile that I wish to not keep anymore. So I'm going to do that now. This is how my bookshelf corners look at the moment. A little bit messy over here, as you can see. So I've got my lovely new bookshelf with some books I can see I wish to put in a charity pile, laundry baskets that are going to be replaced today, and then a pile of random stuff that we've just chucked in this corner because it's to go to charity. So I will sort all that out today and add the books I want to add to that pile. So let's go through that now. Right, so here we are. I'm going to go through the books I've recently read that I don't wish to keep, because I don't hold on to books that I wouldn't pick up again or wouldn't pass on to anyone. Basically books that I didn't overly really love or that I wouldn't really highly recommend. So because I buy a lot of my books from a charity shop or secondhand, I'm very happy to give them back to charity. And yeah, that's what I tend to do, along with a little pile of bits and bobs in this corner. That is the plan for today. I know for certain, let's move this out of the way for now. I know there are some books for certain here that I wish to take to charity, which are these two, which I've mentioned in my April wrap up, which is my latest video. If you want to hear my thoughts on these two, then that'll be in the description below. But yeah, that's going to go, and so is this one. I don't think it'll take long for these two to be picked up again, so they are going to go in my pile. I'm debating whether to keep this one, to recommend it maybe to my mum and dad. My dad might like this, and I'm seeing my parents this weekend. Maybe I'll ask them first before I give this one away. But what I'll do is I'll put it in sight. Let's just leave her there so I don't forget. And then this one is one I've been told to read again, that it's actually really good, because I didn't get on so well with this one, which I was really disappointed about, because I was very excited to read this. This is Gillian McAllister, Wrong Place, Wrong Time, which has had a lot of hype, but I don't know, I just didn't get on with it. Maybe I will keep it just to say, you know, maybe I'll pick it up again when I'm in the mood, but I don't know when. I'll see how long. Well, if it's been a good few months, I'll probably give it away. So these are my newish books that I will do a little shopping, what I bought this month video at the end of the month. But I've got some really good buys in there already, and it's only like the first week of May. And then down here is my books to read as well, all these. So yeah, I've got a lot of books to read, but this is my more random shelf, and then my other one is more of a display of books that I really love. So this is why this one's a bit random. So yeah, that's the two I'm going to get in the pile for charity. I've got a random selection here. I've got some cuddly toys that we're not going to keep anymore. Got a pillow that's a bit old and tatty, a jigsaw, and some leggings, which I might just try on again, because they might be good just for lounging around the house, but for running, they're not. They've lost their elastic waist bit. They're not so good for running anymore. But maybe now I will build my washing basket, and then we can tidy up this corner and I can show you how it's looking afterwards. Hopefully it's not too complicated to assemble, but we shall see. So here it is. It feels quite heavy. I think it's got some wooden like bits around the top and bottom, so that's why there's a bit of weight to it, but it looks good already. I'm excited. I'm just hoping it's not too complicated to build. It shouldn't be. So yeah, we're going to do that now. And there we are, voila, it's done. I'm really happy with it. It wasn't too difficult to assemble, and it's bigger than I expected. It's taller than I thought it'd be, but I really like how it functions. It's got two sides, which is what I wanted, so we could separate our washing, and I wanted it so you could, you know, pull these out rather than have to, you know, dig out your washing, and you can take these poles out and wash the actual lining as well, which is really, really handy. And that works great for us, because where we do a lot of running and we like to wash that separately to our general washing. Yeah, I really like it. This was from Amazon for, I don't know, about £28, which isn't bad, to be honest. I mean, it's a bit flimsy, but it's absolutely fine. It functions. It's just what we needed, and it makes this corner look a bit neater. But Jamie would like to have this like outside of the bedroom, so we might put it somewhere else, but it's neater, right? It looks better and blends in a bit nicer. So yeah, really happy with that. That is a good task ticked off for today. Really happy. Right, that is the corner sorted out. I've moved the washing basket elsewhere, somewhere a bit more functional, just outside the bathroom. So that corner will be there. I just need to get rid of the old washing baskets. I've sorted out my charity bag, as well as the books and the jigsaw and some rubbish. But I thought before I do that, I would like to get my summer clothes out, just because it's getting a bit warmer. I mean, it's not really warm, but some days it's lovely and sunny, like it is today. And I know I've got some nice summery t-shirts and some different trousers, so I just want to sort some of my clothes out. So I thought I would do that in this video too. I've got one of those vacuum sort of bags, and this has a bit of a mixture in it. I've got like Christmas and Halloween bits too. So I'm just going to have a little rummage through, and I might try on some stuff to add to my charity pile as well. So I do it all in one. Sorry, I didn't show much of that on camera because I was trying bits on and I didn't want me on camera for that. So I'm sure you understand. I was, having a good old sort out, and I've put away some winter stuff, which will go under the bed, and I've added more stuff to the charity pile, and my summery bits, which I will probably grab for over the next couple of weeks, are in the wardrobe. So that's another good task done for today, which I want to do, which is great. So good day so far. I think now I might have a bit of lunch. It's about midday, I think. I'm not sure what time is. Doesn't time tick by when you're having fun? I'm gonna have a little bite to eat and then probably head into town to look around the charity shops. I've just got back from the shops, as you would have seen. It's so lovely outside. It's still a bit breezy, which has got a bit of a chill in the wind, but it's just so nice to have some sunshine. It just makes you feel lovely. It's really tempting to go in, grab my book and sit on like the grass near where I live, because we're in a flat, we don't have a garden. Our house is so lovely and sunny though, but it's just nice to be outside. But it's still a little bit chilly, so I don't know if it's quite the weather to sit and have a little picnic with my book, but hopefully in a couple of months I'll definitely get to do that. But anyway, I'm rambling. I've just got back from mooching around my local little town, and I didn't get a lot, just got a couple of bits. Not everything I needed and hoped, but never mind, that's fine. But I did grab a few bits. Oh, milk. Put you in the fridge. There you go. I grabbed some flowers for myself. I've learned to get tulips when they're not bloomed in the shop. So luckily they had some that are fresh, because they don't last that long, lovely as they are. So I always try to grab them when they are not bloomed, which is good. A couple of bits for later, and then in the charity shops I got a movie that I've been looking out for a long time to just have at home, because I think you have to pay for it on like all the Netflix and Prime, whatever, and it's Moulin Rouge. Love this movie. It's one of my favourite movies. It's on it's on DVD, which is a shame because Blu-ray's a bit better quality, but I love this movie. I don't care, it's not the best quality. We are seeing it in the theatre show at the end of the year. I think it's October, at our local theatre in Southampton. Really excited to see the show, but I love the movie, so I was really happy to pick this up in a charity shop for £1. And then I also got one book, had a good browse. There were some I was debating, there was a couple of bits of clothing I wasn't sure about, but not all the charity shops have a changing room, so I didn't want to risk it, so I left it. But I did pick up this book called The Cleaner by Mary Watson, and I remember when this came out, I remember seeing it in like Tesco and hearing about it online. I think it's got mixed reviews, but I read somewhere once that if you're a fan of Freida McFadden, you're gonna like her. So it's only £1. I thought I'd give it a go, and it sort of matches, doesn't it? How weird's that? Maybe this is a good thumbnail. But yeah, I don't know a lot about this author, but I remember seeing a lot about this, and it's got a sort of the housemaid sort of story vibes. So we shall. Oh, I just noticed that's cool, isn't it? Like that. It's like her face in the key. Ooh, but yeah, it feels practically brand new. Like it's been read once. So that's exciting. But now I'm going to have a nice cup of coffee and sit down and read. I haven't read much. I read a tiny bit this morning when I got up for like 20 minutes. But I would like to sit down for, like, you know, maybe a good hour and have a good reading session. So let's get comfy and make a brew, maybe grab a snack and read The Witch Trial. I've just read a good chunk and I have about 50 pages left, and I have to keep going. It's getting to the point now where it's all like adding up and I just need to know what's going to happen. And this book has been a bit, I don't know, unhinged, I suppose, a bit weird, because it's got a lot of witchcraft elements in it. And like the devil is mentioned, and one of the main characters has hallucinations of like the devil like trying to talk to him, and it's a little bit weird, but it's good. So yeah, I got about 50 pages left, which I think I'm gonna have to sit down and get another coffee and finish it, because I can't leave it. It's got to be read. I wanted to give you my initial thoughts on just finishing the book, because I know sometimes it takes like a bit of time to think of your final thoughts, but initially I really liked it. I have to admit, sort of the last 100 pages, I was like, is there going to be a twist? Like, what's going to be the jaw dropper? I don't know. It was getting a bit like, oh, what's going to happen then? Because it felt like it was all closing in. And then the last sort of 40, 50 pages is when everything was explained. And the way it was written, the style it was written, it's sort of mixed media, which I didn't realise was really good. I'm not going to give any spoilers, and I will talk in more detail in my monthly wrap up, but sort of the last 10% was really good and very original. Was not expecting that. And I remember when me and my sister went to her book signing a little while ago, earlier this year, she was saying that, and when she was being interviewed, she was sort of saying she doesn't want her readers to guess what's going to happen or how it's going to end, because she would feel like a failed author, because it's supposed to keep you wondering, it's supposed to keep you guessing, and it most certainly did that. So really good, really original. I love the sort of witchy elements. Yeah, so initially, right after I've just finished it, I would rate it quite high, probably 4.5. I'm not going to say 5, because I've read other books that, when I compare it to that, it wasn't quite the same, but it was very high up there. So yeah, I would really recommend it. It was really good. Yeah. It's a couple hours later now. I've just made dinner, sat down and ate that while I watched YouTube for a bit. I've found a new booktuber who I've recently discovered, and I've been catching up with her videos, so enjoying watching her vlogs. yeah, which is always nice. Thought I would pick up the camera because I would like to pick my next book. I know I've only just finished The Witch Trial, but I do like to just look through my TBR and pick out a couple of potentials, see how I feel on the next one to read. But because I'm on my own tonight, I was planning to just get cozy and have a good reading session this evening, even though I've read quite a bit today, like more than my average. I mean, on a work day, I don't read that much, maybe a little bit in the evening, but on a day like today, I'm not working, yes, I would read more. But even so, I've read more than on a day off, sort of, than I would normally, which is nice. It was what I wanted out of today. So yeah, I have no book at the moment, and I have my own company tonight, and it'd be nice if I could have a cozy evening reading. So I need to pick a book. I need to pick one of these. What one should I go for, guys? To be fair, they're not thrillers. Don't know. I don't know if to read Ellie Griffiths. This one, Frozen People. That's a fairly new one, but it's very wintry setting, I think. I'm not sure. That could be a potential. I'll leave it here. Sorry, I don't know how to angle the camera. There you go. That's better, isn't it? You can see me. You can see me. So, yeah, that's a potential, which is Ellie Griffiths with Frozen People. I know this is a fairly new release. So do I stay on that theming of newer books? I don't know. What else have we got? This author, I've seen so much about her. Andrea Mera. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know what I feel about the storyline though. Well, two little girls jump on a train ahead of you. As you try to join them, the doors slide shut and the train moves away, leaving you behind. Everyone is lying, someone is to blame. Oh, I've just heard a lot of good things about her. Maybe this isn't one I'm in a rush to read. Neither is that one. Watching You, keep seeing that. That's not one I'll rush. J.P. Dingley. The Switch. Yeah, this sounds good. I don't know. I think I need to be in the mood for that. And Lucy Foley. It's quite a chunky book. Don't know what to read, guys. So I have picked my book, and it's Ellie Griffiths, The Frozen People, and I checked the reviews on Goodreads just to get a quick vibe of what it sounds like. And yeah, I'm going to give this a go. Apparently it's more of a cozy mystery with a thriller, bit of a mixture of genres. So I'm looking forward to getting into this. So I'm going to get in my cozy pyjamas and probably leave the vlog here, as I'm just going to read my book in bed until I'm ready to get off to sleep. But thank you so much for joining me in my day today. Hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been fun sharing it with you. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave us a comment and like below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.